Hello Capricorns, welcome to my channel Divinely Transformed. I'm Lisa and I'm going to do your reading for May. I do apologize, they are late by my standards. I'll do my best to get them out for the first week of May here for you. I've had some challenges come up in my personal life, so I've been meditating and getting centered and balanced and grounded. So I feel that I am fit to do the work now, so here I am. So I hope y'all are doing well. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Keep in mind this will not resonate with all Capricorns. If this isn't your story this time, you can check the other signs in your chart. Also, welcome cross watchers as well. Alright, so I am only going to use 3 decks out of the 5 that I have. I've just been called to just use the 3 decks. I'm not going to use any clarifiers unless, there's like 1 or 2 cards that I feel that need clarifying, but I won't be clarifying the whole entire spread like I did last month. And yeah, so the reading will be a little bit shorter. So let's go ahead and get started. Just gonna shuffle a little bit here. On earth, air, fire, water, spirit, and ether. I also call upon my angels, ascended masters, Yahweh, Yeshua, and the Holy Spirit to show me what I need to say for this reading. This reading is intended for the highest good of all, not time and space, and the universe. Alright. Spirit, what does Capricorn need to know for May 2020, please? What does Capricorn need to know for their highest good for May of 2020? The situation card is Death, which is major transformation. Card of Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. We're actually in a major transformative time right now, so that is actually perfect for the time that we're in and the situation. Crossing that, we have Strength. Card of Leo. So during this transformational period, we're definitely going to need strength. We're going to need to call upon our willpower, our angels, whatever your source of strength is at this period of time, because this transformational period has started. I believe it was April 27th, and it'll be going on until, I believe, October 5th, which the reason for it is Pluto retrograde, which symbolizes this transformational period here. It's not going to be easy, Capricorn, and it's not going to be easy for anybody else either, but just stay strong, stay focused, and hold on. Try to stay positive as much as you can. If you feel like you're slipping, into negative energies, go ahead and energetically transmute that into positive energies. which means just force yourself to be in a higher vibration by have fun, um, do self-care, meditate, all of those things. Just take care of yourself. Be understanding with yourself. And don't be too hard on yourself. It's going to be a little rough. But this transformation is going to be worth it. I'm going to take these cards because they popped open. But, I mean, they flipped over in my hand. But I'm not taking all these cards on the board. Think how many there are. No. Alright, so the base of the spread is the Six of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse talks about things not necessarily being, on an even killer. Things might be a little bit upset with your family or your loved ones. There's if you're reminiscing about the past, you're either not thinking very good thoughts about the past, or you are in a refusal to think about the past. The past energy card, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So, an opportunity has already presented itself, or it's a missed opportunity. And if it's a missed opportunity, it might explain this: uneasiness, unhappiness. Could be the Six of Cups in reverse. It could be a refusal to learn from past mistakes, and that might be why this Ace of Pentacles is in the past there. But hopefully, Capricorn, hopefully you've received this Ace of Pentacles, which for a lot of people came in the form of the stimulus. But maybe, perhaps, if you did get the stimulus, maybe it caused some problems on the home front, or just with anyone you care about in particular. So there could be a number of scenarios for that. Crowning the spread, we have the Chariot. Part of Cancer, doesn't have to be. But this is an energy where of expectation of victory and moving forward. So you're going to be moving forward through this this period of transformation. Like it or not, buckle your seatbelts, Capricorns, and everybody else too, for that matter, because it's going to be a rough ride for everybody. Pluto retrogrades are a little bit yikes, but it's definitely worth it. In the near future, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So this is an energy of things being unclear. You're lacking clarity in a situation, or you could be actively being deceived by someone. I feel like that is a very real possibility because we have the Six of Cups in reverse. And we have the Strength card here. So we got a lot going on. And for some of you, this could be an act of deception. Either that you're being deceived or someone, or you're deceiving someone in some way. Or perhaps this could mean that you're not in your authenticity, which means you might be wearing a mask just so you'll feel protected from others at this time. You might feel vulnerable and you might want to project an air of hiding of yourself, and that is what that could represent. How you see yourself is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is just and decisive, but she's in the upright. So, you know, her heart is open, but she lets, she doesn't let her heart dictate anything. She's all about logic and fairness. So, you're in your logic at this time. Just remember to stay balanced, because that might be a little bit difficult to do with this Ace of Swords in reverse. So just a word of caution, Capricorn, is try to stay focused and balanced in the rational. In your environment is the Hermit in reverse. Card Virgo. Hermit in reverse is prolonged isolation. I'm not surprised to see that card considering what's going on and this stay-at-home order that we've been forced to follow. I hate getting this feeling that you're close to being at your wit's end here. This is why strength is in order. Queen of Swords is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You could have any of these signs that I call out in the chart, or you could be dealing with someone with these signs, or a combination of both, or it could just be the energy. But I feel like in your environment, you're getting frustrated and you're getting sick and tired of this isolation that you've been forced into against your will. A lot of people are. It's been a long time. Way too many cards again. What else does Capricorn need to know for May 2020, please? Don't let this isolation get to you, because it's actually, it's a way for the divine to be able to work this transformation inside of you at this time at a much faster rate with this Chariot. might feel awful, but there really is a higher purpose for it. So just try to be patient with yourself. Practice a lot of self-care. Establish a routine. It will all be good for you. Alright, I'm going to take those. They flipped over. Alright. So, in your hopes and fears, we have the King of Pentacles. This could be your energy, but you could also be dealing with the King of Pentacles. You could be waiting on the King of Pentacles. Or you could just be hoping for that financial stability that the King of Pentacles provides. Being grounded, mature, solid, dependable, stable. These might be all things that you desire right now. We have two cards for the outcome. The first card out, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. And the second one, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a disharmony between you and someone else that's close to you, whether that be a romantic partnership, or a family member, or a business partnership. You know, a partnership that means a lot to you. But the Page of Pentacles with that is telling me that this disharmony isn't going to last forever. It's just because everybody is in emotional instability at this time due to this isolation period that we're in. This Page of Pentacles talks about there being good news on the horizon, and something different and tangible is going to come about to improve this disharmony between you and this other person that you're close to. This could be children as well. This could be a bunch of different people in your area, like that are extremely important to you. But a fresh new thing is going to come out of this. I feel very strongly that people are going to be beginning to work together, maybe closer to the end of May, to try a different approach to bring harmony to the situation. I'm feeling that this Two of Cups in reverse and this Ace of Swords in reverse, I feel they're very connected. Perhaps there's a misunderstanding because, you know, one or more people are not clear about events that have happened between people. But not to worry, because this too shall pass. Everything is transforming right now, and it's coming along very swiftly with this Chariot. The bottom of the deck, the main energies, we have the Page of Swords. This is encouraging you to investigate, look beneath the surface, see what's going on. The Page of Swords isn't very confident, and you might not be feeling very confident. But you'll get all the information that you need to bring this clarity and harmony. It's just that people are at each other a lot more now because we've just been in close quarters, pretty much trapped with each other for so long. Things will clear up and get better. Yeah. I'm going to pull 3 energies from the Energy Oracle deck. Just going to shuffle it up just a little bit here. Holy Spirit, please show me what I need to see. What are the energies for Capricorn for May 2020 for guidance? What's Capricorn need to know? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. First card out, we have the World in reverse, card 29. And then we have Angel of Balance. I actually looked under the Page of Swords but didn't bring it up. Temperance in reverse was underneath the Page of Swords. And underneath the Page of Swords was the Ten of Swords. Underneath Temperance in reverse. Underneath Page of Swords and underneath Temperance in reverse is the Ten of Swords. So, Temperance is card of Sagittarius. But in the reverse, it's things being out of balance. This is basically the same thing as the Two of Cups in reverse. Things are not in balance right now. But things will get better because the angels are working on it. One more card, please, for Capricorn for May 2020. What does Capricorn need to know? Okay. Caring connections. card at the bottom of the deck is financial constraints in reverse. We'll start with that one. Card 13, financial constraints reversed. Card reverse portends an increase in the money about to come your way. Can you say stimulus? The previous constrictions have broken open and there's a greater flow of money and other things. As more funds come in, you'll find that you'll have the freedom to take more risks and spend without the previous extreme precautions. The river of abundance is starting to flow your way, but don't be too cavalier. Always bring your consciousness to this and every aspect of your life. I can move through any cycle with dignity and awareness. I am open to receiving increasing wealth. Money moves to and through my life, bringing benefits to all. Card 29, the world in reverse. The world reverse means that you've been severely limiting your view of things. You're thinking too narrowly, either in your options for action or in what you feel you deserve. You may be feeling boxed in by old ways of doing things, not quite sure how to expand. This card calls for you to think creatively outside of the box and find yourself in now. Outside of the box you find yourself in now. In addition, you may have emotionally painted yourself into a corner, surrounded on all sides by energies such as fear, short-sightedness, limited thinking, or self-doubt. But you still have the option to let all that go, and this card is telling you not to wait a minute longer to do so. It's time to break out, see the unlimited horizons around you, and know that the world is waiting for you to take center stage. So, I'm not surprised to see this here. So if you have been within the energies of fear, short-sightedness, limited thinking, or self-doubt, it would be in anyone's best interest to release that, because when you focus on those energies, that's what comes back to you in your situations and things, which is most likely the reason for this imbalance and disharmony with your loved ones, people that are the most important to you, the people that are closest to you. My life expands into boundless horizons with unlimited powerful energy. A world of possibilities is open to me now. Affirmations are important. If you find that you're having trouble with any of these energies, the affirmation would be the way to go. Angel of Balance reversed. 48. A lot of imbalance. It's been confirmed 3 times. So that's really loud in this reading that it's the main issue right now and it's being transformed, so be strong. In this position, the Angel of Balance comes with a loving warning that something may be seriously out of proportion in your life. It could be an important emotional component, such as lack of self-acceptance or self-care. Remember, however, that when you put yourself last, the universe will do likewise. Receiving this card reverse can oftentimes be a warning of lost energy, calling you to relax more, sleep more, or even just drink more water. Investigate how you may be out of balance in your time and energy regarding the externals and internals in your life. The adjacent cards in your spread could indicate the particulars. Perhaps you've been working too much or been too obsessed with relationships or money. This loving angel can bring you the courage and wisdom you need to break through such toxic patterns. Meditate on the angel's presence and visualize her pouring a beautiful liquid light through all of your chakras, balancing them and bringing you peace. Remember that you always have power to bring things back into peaceful balance. The affirmation is, I live a balanced and centered life. As I care for myself, the universe cares for me also. Not to interject myself into this reading, but I really had a major issue with balance over April, and which is why these May readings are slightly delayed. So, like I said, I apologize for that, but I'm sure that you would want a reading with my emotions and my mind being balanced versus being all over the place. So I'm sure it's been worth the wait. Caring Connections, card 14. Friendship, partnership of two, possible love. This card shows a couple in a tender embrace, with the woman holding blossoms of new love. Like the community card, this reveals a caring connection, but usually between two people only. This card upright signals the beginning or deepening of a kindred spirit friendship or even the appearance of new love. It can also signify a formal business partnership. When this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Notice the opportunities to forge new or deeper bonds. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand. The affirmation is, I open my heart and life to truly caring connections. The ideal friend and partner is coming to me now. So yes, this, like I said, about the Two of Cups in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And with this Death card here as being the situation, transformation, and it's the transformation is coming speedily with the Chariot, so that this partnership can transform into a deeper caring connection. Or it could be a breakup and then a new caring connection coming in. But I'm finding that a lot less likely. I feel like this is existing stuff getting better. First and foremost, the balance will be restored, but it's going to take some effort on your part to try to do what you need to do to take care of yourself through this transformation period. And like I said, this Pluto retrograde, the transformation period, it lasts all the way up until October 5th, I believe. It's definitely October. So it might be a very long 5 months, but in the end, the transformation will be complete. But as you know, Capricorn, we will check the energies again for June. We do this every month. So I hope that this reading has helped you in some way, Capricorn. And Cross Watcher. Things will get better. It's just going to take some time. Alright? Alright. Thank you for watching my video and visiting my channel, and I'll talk to you soon.